are back. So last time we left off, we actually completed the Elite Four, and we completed the full regular game, or story mode. Now we're on to post game. It's post game time. Last time we left off, we were told that we had to go to Snow Point City on some type of ship. Which, I don't know what ship this person is talking about, but I am interested to be seeing it. What is it? Do you want to sail to the battle zone? Yes, aye then, let's sail. Battle zone, this is interesting. By the way, this is the only time we're doing it. If we want to go back and forth, we could just use fly. Oh, hi KJ, what took you so long? I'm finding you 100 million. Okay. Listen up, I'm gonna become the greatest trainer ever. That's why I'm here to toughen up myself and my Pokemon. Sorry, I couldn't help overhear that. I'm the greatest trainer ever? It's gonna be really tough because you're talking about me. To prove that, I'm going to the volcano right now. You look puzzled. You really don't know anything, do you? Alright, then I can tell you. This is the battle zone, okay? At the far end, there is a volcano. And deep inside the volcano, there's supposed to be a treasure. So, what's the big deal? Find that treasure first. That'll make me the greatest trainer ever. That's what I'll do, KJ. And you too, stranger. I'm gonna get the treasure first, but before that, I'm going to the battle tower. See ya. My guy can't stand still, can he? Anyways, howdy, I'm Buck. Sheesh, them punk can't beat me. So do you know that Zippity Doodah, the trainer? Just chase that guy and tell him not to underestimate the volcano. Oh, but you know that. You better shape up at the battle tower first, too. I don't like your chance of getting to the volcano otherwise. Be seeing you. Everybody's underestimating me. I'm the champion of this place. Not underestimate. Duh. Okay, I've obtained a point card. This is something that I probably won't be doing a lot. Yep, please ask the receptionist. It's the Battle Park. It's a cute little spot, cute little area. Ah! Thud. What the? Oops, sorry about that. I was in a rush. Wait a second, aren't you? You're KJ from Twin Leaf. Wow, that brings back memories. So if you're here, you can't be far behind. This should be fun. See you. Dang it! Thud. What the? Oh, hey, KJ, you came to Battle Tower 2, huh? I decided to see how I can measure up on Stark Mountain. The guy you were just talking to. Nah, it's alright. I got here on my own power. It won't take long before I see him. See you, KJ. I'm going to toughen up here. We're not gonna do that just yet. Possibly not ever, but at least for the moment, not yet. So apparently, hold it right there, trainer. Since you're here, you got to visit the battle tower. So it looks like, never mind, we are going to the battle tower. Before that, I think, wait, let me look up something. I'll be back. Okay, so it looks like we're having a little bit of change of pace. I completely forgot that I need to find all the Pokemon in the Pokedex. So I will be a bit, and I will show you my progress in each and every one of them. So first off, I'm just going to say this before we continue on. I have to go back to Iron Island, so I will show you what we have to do there in one uno momento. I guess I totally forgot to beat these guys, so I don't know. Croagunk and a Medicham, if they're low level, I'm just going to pause again because no offense, I'm a champion now. Yep. Okay, I'll be back. So from that little mini battle, Empoleon learned Hydro Pump. A foe is blasted by a huge volume of water launched under great pressure. I'm not going to be learning it because I already have Surf. Once again, I will be back. So I didn't capture it on camera before, but over on the other side I got a max ether on the other side of this, and I totally forgot about this handy dandy magnet over here, which actually could be useful for a little older Raichu. But to be honest, we don't even need it because it already has that plate. Okay, I'll be back. Remember this guy? Hope you do. Thanks, you really helped me out. Listen, I have a Pokemon egg here. Will you take it? Yeah. I got an egg. So basically how you hatch eggs in this game is you run around with them. Or walk. A lot. And it's going to be a while. So, I will be back once again. So, if you walk around long enough, or if biking is your thing. Riolu. So, Riolu is the Pokemon in the egg, which we kind of need to show the Pokedex for. So, let's get to our next Pokemon, shall we? In all my time playing, I've never been over here, so I just wanted to show this to you guys. So if you go down here, you go over, you go in here. I never went to this, the Solaceon Ruins. There's nothing of note in here. We're so late in the game now. I just wanted to show you guys the new Pokemon that was here. Unknown. Unknown is a psychic type Pokemon that has not been good, let's say. It has one move, Hidden Power, which is meh. And on top of that, it can only use its special attack. In previous generations, because of physical special split, it can use both its physical and special, so it kinda has a physical attack for nothing. It was never good, and it wasn't supposed to be good. In the anime, it was portrayed as this all-seeing, all-knowing god that was like under Arceus, which is the god of all Pokemon. It really, Game Freak really just never liked it. I'm just gonna say it. It never really liked the, just never liked that Pokemon. Alright, so we have, I think, 2 or 3 more left to go. So now, I will be back for our next encounter. We are back in Cantalave City. I know we've been here a lot today. Basically, what we have to do is... Wait, we have to go over here, down here, over here. And we gotta surf for this Pokemon. I will be back once we find it. Immediately first counter. Tentacool! It is the pre-evolution of Tentacruel. It is a special type wall. It is a special defense wall, along with a decent mixed attacker. It has withstood the testament of time, and it's one of those Pokemon that are very common, but actually pretty good. So, it has definitely withstood the test of time. So the last one, I'm not going to even pause because I automatically know where it is. We're going back to this old place, Select Stick Town. Is she in here? Nope. Can I even talk to this anymore? What's this all about? Yeah, they're called the Red Chain. I gotta find the Elder's house. Hoping that's this big house. Dialga. So Dialga is a legendary Pokemon in Diamond Edition. So Dialga is... It's a special attacker, but more of a mixed, while it trades in some more of its bulk. Well, it puts in some bulk instead of attacks, but still. The thing that... I think it's a little bit different than Palkia in terms of stats. I don't remember exactly. But what is the most different about it is Palkia is Water and Dragon, while Dialga is Steel and Dragon, which was a unique type from this game. Palkia was already... There was already been Water and Dragons, Kingdra... But Dialga is the first Steel and Dragon to be ever introduced in this game. Okay. So now we got that. So now... we have officially collected all 150 Pokemon, or rephrase, seen all 150 Pokemon in Sinnoh. And now, we go in here. Yep. Record all this. Yay. Ooh, is this young or old fellow? Professor Oak! Greetings, Professor Rowan. It's been a long time, I'll tell you. Sinnoh certainly is a long trip from Kanto. Of course, it means meeting new Pokemon. There's no distance too great for the likes of us to travel. If it isn't my old colleague, Professor Oak. I should have expected as much from the world's authority on Pokemon. You always used to joke, where there's Pokemon, you'll find Oak. It's good to see that hasn't changed one bit. Let me introduce to you to my young assistant. This youngster has filled every page of the Sinnoh Pokedex for me. Very well. Well, very glad to meet you. As you heard, my name is Oak. I've been hearing a great deal about you from Professor Rowan lately. He's been exuberant in praise about a fantastic young trainer. I see that you'll live up to know that you surpassed his praise. You also got an impeccable sense of timing. You see, I had an errand to run for Professor Rowan on my visit here. He asked me to bring the data for the National Pokedex, you see. So, since you're here, let me upgrade your Pokedex with the National Mode. After all, there are many kinds of Pokemon in this world of ours. National Mode. I'm afraid it won't be easy to complete the National Pokedex, which we will not be doing. That is a 100% guarantee. However, I am sure that you will make an honest attempt on our behalf. Have no fear, Keija will get the job done. By the way, Professor Oak, what compelled you to visit the region? Yes, I've heard the Pal Park is open. If I remember correctly, it's at the end of Route 222. Pal Park is a special kind of system that checks every imaginable kind of Pokemon from every region. I came to make certain that the system is operating properly. Yep. Basically, Pal Park is with the Nintendo systems, the Nintendo DS Wi-Fi connections, and that's long gone, so we won't even be seeing that because there's no use. Excuse me, drinking some water. So I just got the Poke Radar. That's the Pokemon Radar, or Poke Radar for sure. Use it and it will indicate grass patches where Pokemon are lurking. I prepared that to help my field assistants put together the Sinnoh Pokedex. Will you take care of that? I sure will be useful if goal of filling your National Pokedex. So this thing. Interesting. Whoops, I think I have to be in grass. Oh god, you gotta walk steps. Blech. There is a small chance you will find another Pokemon that is different. Let me try to see if I can find an example of that. So I forgot to say, every single time you kill a Pokemon, it activates again. I totally forgot about that. So let me see if I can find it through this way. I'll be back. Our first National Dex Pokemon, Nidoran Male. Nidoran Male is a poison type, but she'll eventually evolve into a poison ground type. It is a mixed attacker with a slew of moves, with stats to spare for equally all of them. I'm not going to be catching this, but it is here, and it is a very rare chance. Now, it's time to go all the way up top. Look at that. The guys are gone. Oh yeah, I forgot I need HM Slave. But I just want to show you a couple new encounters. Or I mean a lot. Like this one. Raticate level 52. We are going to be in some tough trainers. Raticate is the quintessential normal type. Not quintessential, but it has high speed, high attack, very little bulk, and, some decent coverage. Not the best, but it does have guts for its ability. It's very powerful moves like Double Edge. We're gonna be seeing a lot of new guys, so, get ready. Let me quickly go get an HM Slave, and I'll be back once again. This is just, like, all cut together, because it's just a lot of things I gotta pile up together, but... I mean, hey, now I can actually level up Pokemon if need be. Alright, I'll be back. Okay, so now we are back. And now we got the HM Slave. Found an HP up. Some new music also to change the pace. And another new Pokemon. It's a Fearow. It is a normal flying type, kind of like my level old Staraptor. But in turn, it's basically the poor man's Staraptor, unfortunately. It has decent attack stat, decent speed, but its other stats are... nah. Not that good. It's very mediocre. If it was available earlier on in the game, yes, it would probably be better, but it's available a little too late in this game in order for its use to be put to use. It's kinda at that situation where it's a little too late for it in its lifespan. Another Raticate. Yeah, we're basically gonna be seeing a lot of new Pokemon. Yep, and there's also cut trees. Farfetch'd. It's called Game Freak's Blunder. I'm gonna call it that. For God's sakes, my Sudowoodo can't outspeed it. In this game, later on games, it does get stats. It does get an attack stat that's actually decent. But in this game, it doesn't have a stat over 65. It's bad. It's bad. Bad. It has some decent moves that it's got. But its stats, you can't do anything with. It's bad. Swellow, on the other hand, it was the Hoenn's, Endeavor. It is the Hoenn's flying type, and it is extremely fast, and it has the ability Guts, which has been on Machamps and whatnot before. If it has a Flame Orb or a Toxic Orb, which we could get from the Battle Tower area, it can spam Guts boosted facades and do some pretty nasty damage with its high speed, but then it'll shorten itself out with its power. These are a lot of Pokemon. A lot of these Pokemon are going to be more useful for early on in the game, but Swallow is useful late in the game. It is a very useful normal flying type, but still, personally, I feel like Staraptor is just a little bit better. I might have to edit that out. I just got a voicemail, which I thought my phone was unhooked, but apparently not. So that's totally nice. How's my... Huh. Okay. Anyway. Whoops. Yeah, by the way, that stuff in the trees, the cut, we won't be able to get that, at least for now. Might be able to get that later. Ranger Ashley sent out Zigzagoon. Zigzagoon was the Gen 3 normal type, kind of like Bidoof. It was the HM slave, and, yeah. That's it. It was just the HM slave. It doesn't have, at least in this, its only stat that's actually good is its speed. But other than that, its highest stat is its attack at 70, clocking in, and that's its final evolution. Gen 8, they did rectify it with, Obstagoon, but in this game, it's, yeah. But this Pokemon that they're setting out now, ooh, buddy boy! Okay, so this Pokemon is called a Skarmory, and it is a Steel and Flying type. This thing is a defensive king, or queen, but kinda king. It has 140 physical defense. It roosts, it heals, it throws down spikes, it throws down stealth rocks. This is what you call a tank. A tank. This thing has continuously showed result after result, time and time again, and has not let anyone down with its defensive stats. This thing has withstood the testament of time since Gen 2. Right now it's Gen 7, still Gen 8, don't know that. But it's withstood the testament of time and has continued to show result after result, continuously improving upon its stature. Only unfortunate thing is it's weak to electric, and Smagius can one-hit it. I sorta just threw it right back down, but physical attacks, forget it, this thing's tanking it. If it was ever, if I ever did a team, like a competitive team, this thing would be on the forefront of it. Right after this, you'll send out Pokemon to battle me. Oh, you're a psychic, so you're predicting the future. Slowpoke! Slowpoke is a bulky water type, a common occurrence along water type stereotypes. But in turn of its bulk, it's slow. And its first evolution, which is this, sort of stuck in the in-between of kind of bulky, kind of not. And, you know, Sudowoodo can definitely capitalize on that with its massive wood hammer. Slowbro, on the other hand, that is a physical tank. This thing can physical tank all the live-long day. And yeah, I probably won't be able to one-hit KO. I'll probably be able to two-hit, though. Amnesia. So, basically, Slowbro has been a very good Pokemon in all generations. It's always, even if it got shot down, it's here. Even if it was not good for one gen, it's continuously shown results. And it's one of those Pokemon, 151 original Kanto Pokemon, that has always stuck. And that's always been in people's minds. That has always shown results. But still, my Sudowoodo can take down anything. And plus, I'm the champion. Just gonna wait on that. Whoops. Another Raticate. Yeah, Raticates are think about this. These Raticates are like, yeah, they're like the Barbarels of Kanto. Which really aren't that good, so it's unfortunate. It's kinda the truth that they kinda stink. Just very, not kinda, they stink pretty badly. They're not good. But, I mean, it's late in the game. If it was earlier on in the game, they probably would have shown results. A lot of these Pokemon are like Pokemon from other games that, yep. So basically, that's Spearow. That is the pre-evolution of Fearow, which we saw before. Spearow evolves into Fearow at level 20. I don't know why in the heck it's level 22. I'm so confused on that because the other one was level 50. Whatever. Basically, one level for a Spearow. It can learn anything it could possibly want, which is kind of good. Like, see, this Fearow is level 51, and yet that Spearow is level 22. What? We go on patrol to make sure there's nothing strange, and occasionally we battle. Okay then, battle. Ranger. Donphan! Donphan is another physical type wall, but it is a ground type physical tank. It has HP and a massive attack stat to boot. Its special stats, though, and its speed, a little lackluster. Its HP is very high. Its defense and attack are like 120, I believe. But its special attack and special defense are 60, and its speed is 50. It basically is an all-in physical wall and attacker. So it's very one-centered, or one-sided. But it could still show results, and it actually is one of the better Pokemon late game. Not like all these Raticates and Fearows that we'd be seeing. It actually does have usages, which is extremely good. Found a revive. Can you look? Thank you. Lickitung. So Lickitung is a normal type Pokemon that has a mix of stats for all. It kind of wants to be an attacker, kind of wants to be an offensive tank with HP and special defense. It's a mix of everything. But its stats are kind of a little low for that mix. Its attack stacks are, let's say, mediocre, and its defensive stats are okay, but not the greatest. But in Generation 4, they did deliver and actually make an evolution to Lickitung Licky, which I hope to God we will be seeing. By the way, first Pokemon to level 60. Yes. Sudowoodo. Congratulations. So Medicham. And Miltank. Miltank is actually something a little different. It is a physical type wall, but it's actually a fast physical type wall with a decent amount of attack, but special defense is a little lacking, and its special attack we don't even want to talk about, but it's a fast physical type wall with HP and defenses to spare. Not good against Medicham, because Medicham, can kill anything it possibly wants to, or whatever it wants to. We can just probably one hit, because I'm going to call this the one-hit KOing machine. It is a physical type wall, and does have recovery, does have moves to help with that. Fresh water. Thanks, random guy. Oh, no. Another Raticate. If this lives in Ice Punch, I'm gonna catch it and use it as a cut slave. Cut slave? In another HM slave, because it can learn cut, and I don't need to continuously replace it with a barrel. Assurance that does more damage if the Pokemon hits, I think, after I believe. I hope. Uh-huh. 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 Yeah. Eradicate stated was added to the Pokedex. It whittles the constantly growing things by gnawing on hard things. It can chew apart cinder walls. Polion, you surf. And okay. This isn't new, but at least we have it in the water now. It's a Golduck. We know what Golducks are. We faced a multitude of these back in the day. They're very good. They're very good. Dubious Disc. So this is a item that evolves a Dusclops into a Dusknoir, a new evolution in this game. Dusclops we have not seen yet, but in Platinum you would be seeing it because it's part of the extra 50 Pokemon that they added onto the Pokedex. And we all know what a Machoke is, I hope. Our teams didn't train through and through. You'll shake when you see how tough they are. You'll shake to see how tough our champion team is. Pinsir. So Pinsir is a bug-type Pokemon. And it is a physical type attacker and a little bit of a physical wall. Has some decent speed to boot it. And it's very good as a physical type attacker. I do have to give it credit for that, and it does have physical bulk to spare for it. Its speed's decent, not the best, but it actually has a good speed stat. It's not the best speed stat, but it's decent enough. The only thing that's lacking is its special attack, which we don't even want to be talking about, and its special defense. It is a terrible, but it is not the greatest. And it's out. Mightyena. So Mightyena is the... I don't know what I can say for this. It's like the... It's like the Shinx of Hoenn. If that makes any sense. It's a Dark-type Pokemon, and Shinx isn't Dark-type, I know. But it's kinda not good. It has a good attack stat. And then that's it. It evolves at level 18, so it's sort of like an early game Pokemon. And it does have Intimidate, which is a good ability, but still, it's not that good. It's really actually pretty bad. Its highest stat is its attack at 90, and it doesn't even. It has some good coverage moves, but they're not the best. It's like Iron Tail, Return. It's unfortunately not the best. I really do need to be getting cut again. Another Eradicate. Ah, dang, I need to switch on my trip. I just remembered. I'll put Miss Magius up in front. Got pretty far without encountering something. Dang it. Another Spearow, and it's level 20 for some odd reason. At least one level, and then it evolves, so it's... If you want any, like, Egg-type moves that Spearow has, or not Egg-type moves, but, like, moves that Fearow cannot get, which I really don't know, but still. I think at that point, at, like, level 50, Fearow has, if not all, if not majority of all of its moves. So if you want a Flying-type Pokemon that has a majority of its moves and that has decent stats, And if you feel like Staraptor is just boring you now at how overpowered it is, I mean, sure, knock yourself out. Flaffy! So Flaffy is part of a electric type lineage, which I'm hoping to God that they say the rest of it, but I'm not going to say the name, but I'm just going to say its final evolution stats. It's more of a bulky electric type Pokemon with some decent bulk, a really good special attack stat, and some decent coverage moves like Signal Beam, Power Gem, which is pretty decent. It has a lot. It's like the Johto's, the second generation's quintessential electric type. Basically, it was the most accessible electric type that Gen 2 had to offer. And it was good, and it was very good at its trope. It was very good at what it did. And now we got onto another one. It is a Tropius. So Tropius is a grass and flying type. It is a single evolution. It has bananas for its neck beard, and it is not the greatest. It is a mix of a defensive bulky and then a little bit of attacking stats. It doesn't know what it wants to do, and its defensive type isn't helping out with it. It's quad weak to ice, which really hampers it. It's also weak to rock, which it's supposed to counter with its grass type moves. It's weak to fire. It's weak to a lot of things it doesn't want to be weak to in order to be like a bulky stereotype. But it does have a lot of HP to spare, so I mean, Staraptor's Brave Bird will do some more damage than it needs to do. So we have two paths. Survival area, or we could go up here. And attack this guy. The potential of Dragon-type Pokemon puts them at the top of my list. We got some Dragon... Oh, we got a Dragon-type guy. Dratini! So Dratini was the first Dragon-type line ever introduced into this game. It was the first Dragon-type line, and when it fully evolved, which I'm not going to be saying it because just in case if we see it, it was the very powerful. It actually, I think it had the most powerful physical attack of Gen 1. And later on in games, it was a very good Dragon-type at Dragonair. Next evolution is Dragonair. So Dragonair you got at level 30. And the next, which I'm not going to be saying because they don't have it, is like you get at level 55, which is a very high evolution, evolution level. But I guess if this guy levels it up one level, he'll get it. But it was very powerful. It's very physical attack stat. It can actually go mixed too because it actually has a pretty good special attack stat. So it was one of the game's first mix attackers. When the physical, before even the physical special split, like there was a couple, maybe like Blaziken, Jirachi and Blaziken we probably won't be even seeing, so that's why I'm saying these names. Tentacruel was kind of a mixed attacker. There was very few mixed attackers that Dragonair made its mark on the world. Dawnstone is what you evolve certain Pokemon with, which I'm hoping to God we'll be seeing. If not, oh no. Okay. Dang, Raticates are everywhere. So, we got to a new area. Before we go, though, because you're like, yep, we're gonna be going. Why is it lagging? I don't know. There is going to be one thing that we do. There's like a couple things left that we have to do. There's basically kind of nothing at the main gate. I mean, there's at least nothing that I want to be showing. So we go to the survival area. We're gonna go up here. And then after we do that, we're going to go down here. We're going to go to the resort area. And then we're going to go back to the Victory Road. And we're going to go to that little space that we couldn't go before because that old guy was blocking us. And then after that, it's a full game. I mean, there's really nothing else for us to be doing. So I would say we probably have like maybe 4 to 5 more episodes left. So once again, I would like you guys, or I like, if I could speak. So I hope you guys like, comment, subscribe, do what all you guys do to make this the most successful channel that I possibly can on YouTube. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.